Hello, I just wanted to explain to you our Tkes evaluation process and walk you through the pre-evaluation conference and also show you where you need to go in the Tkes platform. As I've mentioned, we did not think we were going to have to do Tkes this year, but we have been told by the state that we will have Tkes evaluations this year. Again, don't panic. Don't worry that that's one more thing added to your plate. I promise you that we are going to be compassionate in the work that we do, and we're all in this together. This is not a gotcha moment. This is an opportunity for us to grow and be better together. So please do not worry that this is one more thing added to your plate. So to make it as easy on you as I can, rather than just meet as a group, I've got you watching this video, and we're starting with our pre-evaluation conference. And this just explains, first of all, the performance standards and rubrics. We see the domain, the performance standard itself, the performance indicators of the standard, and then the rubric. So example of this one is instructional strategies. The teacher promotes student learning by using research-based instructional strategies relevant to the content to engage students in active learning to facilitate the student's acquisition of key knowledge and skills. And then, again, these are the indicators, that not a checklist, but things that the evaluator will be looking for as far as the standard goes. Next is the performance appraisal rubric. And again, do not get upset if you receive a 2 or a 3. Everybody's not going to be a 4. Everybody actually starts as a 3, where the teacher is consistently. That's what we're looking for. That you're doing those things, that's a 3. If it's inconsistent, then of course that'll be a 2. That means the evaluator comes in, they don't see your lesson plans updated. They come in and there's not an I can statement. They don't see the standard posted. Those are things, maybe you're sitting at your desk, you're not up moving around. Those are things that an evaluator will see and say that may come out to be a level 2. As I've said, I don't ever remember giving a level 1. If you get a level 1, you probably need to find something else to do. But level 3 is what we're looking for. And then when it becomes continuous, and you could be a teacher of teachers on that standard, then you would be a level 4. So we're looking for a level 3 on your evaluation when it comes through. The next thing in our evaluation is the expectation of teachers. We have talked about that when we come into your classroom, of course, we want to see you up and teaching. We want to see students engaged. We want to see students working, and they know what they have to do that day. And we may ask them when we're in the room, what are you working on today? What do you need to learn today? There will be an I can statement that will be very visible and very plain to understand that they've got to complete for the day. The standards will be posted, and those standards will be in kid language. You've gone and explained words and made it easier for them to understand that standard, and it's obvious that you did that. You refer to that standard several times. You refer to the I can statement during your lesson. Those are things that we're looking for, and of course your lesson plans being up to date, a living, breathing document that you're going to be using. Strengths and weaknesses. Of course, we're going to work through this together. All of us have strengths and weaknesses. We're going to get better with our weaknesses, and we're going to improve our strengths. So those are the things that we're going to be looking for. The evaluation is the time to come back and just help you be a better teacher. Our students, we want them to know what they're going to learn, how they're going to learn it, and that they know they've learned it. Those are the 3 simple steps that we're going to be looking for. We're going to be collaborating, professional learning opportunities. We're going to be working together. We're going to have professional development as we've been having, and we'll continue with that. And then, of course, we will electronically record our conference in the Tkes platform for you to go in and review, and then, of course, sign off on it after we've done it. So this is our pre-evaluation conference, and when we go into the platform, you can check off that you've been through the pre-evaluation conference. Now I want to take you to how do you get to the platform. You're going to go to your Power Teacher. When you get in Power Teacher, over here to the left, you're going to see the Georgia LDS system. You go in right here, click on that, and it is going to take you to your platform. I'm using Eric Elkin's platform today, and I'm going to go up here to Tkes and Leaks. And once I'm in there, I will next go to the Teacher Effectiveness System. It will then take us to the things that you need to accomplish. Now, Eric has already been through his orientation. You were to click on that, go to the orientation. You see that Eric has completed it. There's some assurances here that just tells you we've communicated to you about Tkes. We've given you your expectations. We have communicated with you what we're looking for when we do observations. It also says that you have access to the Tkes handbook, and it also that you understand the evaluation system. Here are the links. There's an orientation video that you can go into. There's the Tkes handbook. There's a Tkes reference sheet that helps you see some of the things the evaluator will be looking for. And then there is the performance and standard rubrics that we talked about earlier. So this is his orientation. Once he's finished it, there will be a submit button right down here. He hits that submit button, and then it gives him the green check, and that's what he's going to be looking for, or you're going to be looking for in your orientation. Next up, if you're a full plan, the full plan is for teachers that are new to the system, that are new to the classroom, the grade level, or maybe less than 3 years of experience. You'll be on the full plan. That means that you'll get 2 walkthroughs, and you'll get 1 formative the first semester, 2 walkthroughs, and 1 formative the second semester. And then, of course, your summative at the end. If you're a flex, that means you've been teaching more than 3 years, and you will get 1 evaluation, 1 formative in the first semester, 1 formative in the second, and a summative at the end. When you go into your plan, it'll already have if you're doing the plan or just the goal. So Eric is a teacher that's in his 3rd year, so he is still in the learning plan. You will click on the learning plan, and it will give you what you've got to do. You will go in and you will put in a goal. You will go here, and this is for the plan. You see new. You will click new. I'm not going to do that because Eric's not doing it yet. You will put the date that you're doing it. You will put your goal here, and then you will click what standards. It could be one. It could be all 10. It could be 1. You just click what standard you think fits your goal, and I'm going to upload to my Google Classroom some goals that you can use as an example to create your own. And then you'll put in your data source, which could be your self-assessment results, system priorities, school improvement plan, student achievement data, etc. You'll put that in this area right here. Next is the strategies that you're going to use, how you're going to obtain your goal. The documentation would be the resources that you use to obtain your goal. The timeline and target date, of course, is the end of school in May. So once you've completed all that, you have done what you need to do in your learning goal, okay? Now, if you scroll down, you're going to find the self-assessment and pre-evaluation conference. We just went through the pre-evaluation conference. The self-assessment is basically, you're just going to go through, you hit new, that will open this up, and you're going to go through each standard and rate yourself, a 4, a 3, a 2, or a 1. You rate yourself. This is your self-assessment. The reason in this is to help you with your goals so you see where you need to improve. So you're going to go through all 10 standards, and once you're finished, if we were actively doing this, there would be a submit button, and you would hit the submit button, and you would be finished with the self-assessment. The pre-evaluation conference is what we went through at the beginning of this video. So you will go through there. The date of the conference will be in there. I have reviewed the professional learning plan. You click off on that, or that's what I'll click off on, and then you'll have a place to click. And then you're basically just going to hit the submit button, and you'll be done with the self-assessment. So that's what we want to accomplish before we start our evaluations, which will come much later. So don't worry about that. But you, on this Google Classroom, in my Google Classroom, you will see a timeline for everything, some sample goals, and a copy of the pre-evaluation conference that we just did. We're going to have a great year. Again, don't panic about this. We will get better together, and I look forward to seeing you in your classroom in action. So thank you for watching this video.